Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Hello? Hello, Trump. Donald Trump. I don't know your middle name. I don't really care. I'm coming to you because I know you see me, because I know you look at all these videos. What is your problem? Okay, I got the remedy. Why don't you, since you're a little big at the bottom, your butt is bigger than mine. Why don't you go on a fast? That's it. Why don't you go on a fast and live on the streets in a tent, you and your wife, okay, with no food, no water, no restroom, no access to anything, since you feel that it's okay to have people working for 22 days and not get paid. People thought that you wanted to bring back slavery, but let me tell you, this is not the way to do it. And guess what? We're not down for that. No, it's 2019. It's not 1819. No, it's not 1719. It's definitely not 1619. No. Okay? So you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do, because obviously Nancy is not going for the wall. Why don't you take a loan out against your own assets and build that wall, since you wanted so much? Then you can put your name on a Trump wall. Okay? Now, what are the stats that if you do build this wall, that's going to decrease illegal immigrants from coming in? Has there been any studies on that? Like, even with the Clintons, trying to take out, what is that? Just say no to drugs. Or what did Clinton do to, when you have 3 strikes, you're outlaw? Did that stop drugs from coming in? No. Now there's meth and opioids. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the white people. So you guys are like funding all types of, health care and, all types of other stuff like that. But oh no, for the minorities, not only do you not care, but you want to keep them on the other side, which I've traveled some places. And I remember when I was on a bus, this was in Germany. I was going to Germany. It was the middle of the night. I was on the bus, and they, people with AK-47s, police, got on the bus, and they're checking everybody's passport and papers. Now, as I said, I'm a little worldly, so I've been to a couple of places, China, Vietnam or whatever, some places that may be questionable. I don't know. Okay, I had all of my paperwork, even though, he's looking at me, he's looking at me, he's looking at, okay, whatever, but still, I'm American, I'm cool, whatever. Another guy didn't have it. Was it in Germany, or were we going to Prague or Croatia? Whatever. The guy did not have his papers, and guess what they did? He had to get off the bus. The guy came on, looked at his papers with the gun, went off, came back with like 2 or 3 other policemen. No questions asked or anything. So I understand how they do it in other countries, and there may be a problem in the U.S. regarding, illegal immigrants. I'm not a politician. That's between you and Nancy and whoever else is getting paid to solve these problems. But guess what? You cannot punish other people for your stupidity. No. You already know you're going down. No, I don't know if you're going down, or if Bush Jr. is going down for the stupidest president in history. I don't know, but you're in the lead, because Trump, really, 22 days. I think you're trying to set a record so that your name will be in the history books as the stupidest, the most ignorant president ever. Oh, he beat, the last Ruha when they didn't have, what is it, government. So you're putting your entire country at risk for any type of, invasion. My son is about to go travel. I don't know if there's enough people to TSA to check, weapons or anything. There's not enough TSA. Are there enough people to man the, what are the people that watch the planes? Not watch the planes, but, regulate the planes as they land and everything. Drop it down in the comments. You know who I'm talking about. This guy did 64 hours and he hasn't gotten paid. So you're going to put, because you're, I don't know. I want to say it, but I'm not. Nobody's going to, no, you're not. Oh, you can't send anybody to my door, can you? You can't. Maybe I can't. This is a good time to say something about you because there's no one working. They're like, we're not going to her door. I'm not even paid. I don't even have enough gas. I don't have enough gas to get to work, to get in the federal car to go to her house to say anything, even though she says so. So you're putting the entire country at risk because you want this wall. Well, pay for it. You got enough money, and then you want to do emergency. When did it become an emergency for illegal immigrants to come in America? Illegal immigrants have come in America since the beginning of time. If that's the case, the Mexicans should stay over here. This is their country. This is their land, Mexicans and Indians. And yes, I do have a lot of Indian in my blood. So you took our land from my people, and then you want to build a wall so that they can't come back to their land because you're ignorant. And you want to, have a precedent. Trump's wall. Well, build it yourself. You're a millionaire. Build, sell a Lavago, wherever that place is down in Florida that you and your wife and your kids go to parlay or whatever. You pay for it if you want it, but what you should not do is take food out of kids' mouths. People have rent. They got car payments. They got bills. College, tuition. And since you want the wall, you're going to stop everything, put your country at risk because you can't settle. Really? What kind of president are you? You are the most ignorant something. I ain't never heard nothing like that. And let me tell you, like I said, right before your election, I was in Europe. A week before your election, I was in Europe. People who couldn't even speak English, when they realized that I was American, all they knew was Trump. And guess what they did? They laughed. They laughed at you like you were a fool. They laughed at you like you were a fool. They couldn't speak English, but boy, they could say Trump and laugh hysterically. The whole world, do you realize everybody's laughing at you? They're laughing at us. Because you're a representation of us. Yo, big butt, you need to go lose some weight. Why don't you go get on the treadmill and increase your serotonin levels so you can get your mind right? Because your mind ain't right. Maybe it's, you got an excess of adipose tissue that you need to burn. Get on the treadmill. Maybe that'll, correct your thought process. And you can say, hey, you know what? That doesn't make any sense for me to keep pay from people who are working. Or maybe you like the fact that people are slaves now, that they have to work without getting paid. Whoa, you guys are about to get sued. So now you're going to have another deficit because people are going to sue you. I should get a federal job so that I can sue the government for trying to make me work and not pay me. I wish I would. Please, you know what? You and whatever Miss Russia is, or whatever her name, whoever she is, go right in front of the White House. I know there's a walkway. Why don't you and her cop a squat, go get a tent, get a couple of jugs of water, and then why don't you go on a fast until you can figure out some things? So you can actually, so that all of the detox, you can detox, get all of these crazy ideas out of your system, and you guys stay in the tent. Actually, you, Congress, Anderson, all of y'all, do the homeless route. Why are they off on the weekend? The country is shut down. Government is shut down and they're off on the weekend. See, that's another thing. No. You got people working for free and y'all want to take the weekend off? Oh, no. No. If I ain't getting paid, ain't nobody getting paid. No, ain't nobody eating, getting paid, sleeping, using the bathroom, taking a shower, nothing. Okay? You and Miss Russia need to go and cop a squat in front of the White House. Get a tent. You can get a, there's one. I think there's a 2-bedroom tent or whatever. You guys get your water. Because you need it. Your butt is just ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself. Did you make fun of a girl, a contestant in a beauty contest because she gained 30 pounds? You're like 100 pounds overweight. What is your problem? See, you got issues, Trump. You need to get it together. Now, you and Mrs. Trump, go in front of the White House, get a tent, get some water, and until you figure out, what you're going to do, don't go back, because guess what? If the government is shut down, then you're not doing your job as president. Now, so you shouldn't get paid. Congress, the Senate, nobody should have days off until you guys get this together. I mean, working 16-hour days. If people have to work for free, then you guys can put in 16 hours a day. Oh, yeah, it's not impossible. No, it's not impossible at all. So get it together.